Hi all, it's JK here with another test drive video, post-test drive opinion video. This time on the Audi RS3, the brand new one that's literally been out 6 months. There she is in all her glory, and I'm going to go over likes and dislikes about the car, including looks, the s-tronic box, the exhaust, the engine note, and all that jazz. So, the looks. As you can see, it's quite a smart looking car. Not as good looking as the Merc, the AMG, but I like it. It's like a mini estate, so there's plenty of room for you. It's mainly for people more that have got a family, I suppose, rather than us younger lot. But it is a nice place to be. If you look at the interior, it's lovely. That I really enjoy it. Love the steering wheel, the part suede. I hate that sat nav thing. It's just like the Mercedes that. But other than that, I liked everything else interior. The seats were really comfortable. I got in the car and it felt just like a Golf and a Type R EP3. It felt right. Whereas when I sat in the Merc, I didn't like it. But this car, I loved it. Felt at home. So and when you watch the video that I did, which is currently uploading, it's 2016 Audi RS test drive. You see that I just go. I know how to use all the commands, gear knobs and all that jazz. So yeah, really like the looks. A bit overstated though, so you couldn't go to a rough part of London or Leeds and leave that parked. It would probably get damaged, or the wheels would probably get pinched or something like that. So it loses out there. The Golf comes over there. Next, it's the s-tronic gearbox. Brilliant box. Really enjoyed it. If you watch my video, you see I'm flicking through it left, right, and centre. I know where I am when I am. Unlike the AMG, it was sluggish and didn't respond very well. I explained to the dealer it was just like the Golf box, and he said it is the same box. So there you go. The Golf R box is the same box used in this car. So that was good. Another thing that caught me by surprise, when you watch the video, you see that the engine like double blips, and it sounds like a knocking noise, but in a nice way, not an irritating way. And I start laughing. Really love that feature. It's nice. I don't know if it's fuel dropping in the exhaust or what. It probably is. But yeah, it's cool. The exhaust note on this car is brilliant. It's a bit quieter than the Golf at higher revs, but like I said to you in the other video, the Golf has got a soundtrack so that it makes it sound like a V6. This is a 5-cylinder, 2.5 litre engine. It's 360 horsepower. So 0 to 60 is faster than the Golf. The power delivery is the same. It slams you into the seat, which I really like. It's basically a posh Golf, expensive Golf, with a bit more power. The Golf R, in my eyes, you can hardly tell the difference where performance is concerned. So, but the box is good, the exhaust is good, and the engine sound, with it being a 5-cylinder, it's natural. There's no beefed up steroids, no fake soundtrack. It's natural. So that's the only plus over the Golf R, in my opinion. This one had 19-inch wheels on. It was those wheels, I believe. The car I drove today was brand new, wasn't even registered. So I was very lucky there to get a perfect one from Germany, fresh in the UK. And I gave it all without bedding it in. So yeah, now the dislikes. Now, as I just said, I like the box, but it's exactly the same box as the Golf. So this car is £9,000 more expensive than the Golf. Why are they using the same gearbox? They should have used maybe the box is that good, there is nothing that beats it, which I can believe, because it's a real good box. But it's disappointing that, you know, why are you paying £9 more for the car when it's basically a Golf with nice leather interior and an Audi badge? So, and sorry, a 5-cylinder engine. But, you know, that's a bad thing, the 5-cylinder engine, because A, it's not outperforming the Golf realistically, and B, it's going to cost more in fuel, and C, your road tax is going to be more, and it will probably cost more to insure as well because it's a bigger engine. So, you know, the big engines, its downfall in a real world, you know, on public roads. On a racetrack, yeah, great, but you know, it's supposed to be an everyday car. Second thing is the automated cruise control, which I think is standard on a Golf R. You have to pay extra for that. Again, why? Because you're paying a hell of a lot for the car. Surely that should come with the car, but there you go, it's not. And thirdly, the running costs regarding maintenance. You know, a service, an Audi service is probably 2 or 3 times more expensive than a VW service. So ultimately, the way it stands is, where I sit is, if I were rich, if I were a millionaire, I'd buy the posh Golf, i.e. this car here. This is a posh Golf, simple as that. Otherwise, for the rest of us, and you know, this car won't suit a young guy in his early 20s. The Golf R wouldn't really. If you're a young lad, the reason I'm going for the Golf R is because I'm getting on. I'm 33. I'm at the age now where I would like a bit of automatic driving with a bit of performance, and the Golf R ticks that box. So, you know, these cars are for more my age group rather than the young 20-somethings. I think the Type R is going to be the best car for your age, if you're a young 20-something. The gearbox will be, from what I've seen on videos, it's exactly like the EP3 gearbox. It snaps in and out of its ratio, its desired gear, which is brilliant. You know, it's a lovely box. So, yeah, where I sit with this is, I'd buy it if I were rich, or the Golf R otherwise. And I'm buying the Golf R, so I'm buying it tomorrow. But I'm still doing the test drive on Thursday for the Type R. So yeah, there you go. That's my opinion of the new RS3. Cheers.